Turning out to be quite a nice day. I really hope it doesn't come to that. Bloody took a wrong turn, didn't I? Idiot. Alright, cheering me on up that hill, weren't ya? Are you some sort of
Hi, my name's Thomas Martinez and I've had a lot of hobbies over the years that I fit in between my full-time job as a tattoo artist. But now it's time for my journey into the pursuit of speed and adventure. I am the cycling tattooist.
Hi guys, welcome back. It's Friday. It's my day off after my first week back at work. I was meant to get out a bit earlier, but it was bloody cold this morning, so I waited a little bit for it to just warm up a smidge. Now the reason I wanted to get out early is to celebrate my first week back at work. I'm going to attempt my first double century. Now for those of you that don't know, a century is a 100-mile ride, so therefore a double means we're doing 200 miles today. Well, that's the plan anyway. I only really decided that I was going to do this last night. I was sitting there thinking, what can I do to celebrate my first week at work? And I just figured I've been wanting to do a double century for a while now, so no time like the present. Now I'm also going to be doing a route that I've been wanting to do for a long time as well, doing a lap of the M25 pretty much. So a nice big loop all the way around the outskirts of London and the M25. So yeah, I'm excited to tick something off the old list. So 200 miles, that's 320 kilometers. Now I'm only about 12 in so far, so I've got a long way to go. Let's hope I make it, eh? Turning out to be quite a nice day. It's not particularly warm. I think we're only at about 5 degrees or something like that now, but the sun's out, so I'm just about to hit the 50k mark. Got a nice little chunk done so far. Obviously still got quite a long way to go. Feeling good so far. I had a 68% recovery score this morning. If you follow my Instagram or anything like that, you might have seen I've been in a bit of a recovery hole recently, so yeah, I'm glad I got a green day. So usually when I do these long sort of routes, I do quite a bit of planning, but as I said earlier, this one was a little bit last minute decision, and I only mapped out the route last night. Now my original plan was to do the route clockwise, which would have meant getting on the ferry real early this morning. Now if you remember from one of my previous videos, the Box Hill 200k ride, that's where I'd done exactly that. I really remember that ferry in the morning being brutally cold, so I had a good idea to avoid that this morning, and I thought I'll go counterclockwise, which means I'll be doing the bulk of the journey and then jumping on that ferry from Gravesend to Tilbury at the end. So I think the ferry will end up being about the 290 kilometre mark. So yeah, I'll only have another 30 after that. Now one of the issues I've realised I've got now, I've inadvertently given myself a bit of an extra task in catching the ferry on time, as the last ferry is at 7 o'clock this evening. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit worried I'm gonna miss it. Fingers crossed that I don't, because if I do, it's going to add a big old chunk extra onto what's already a very long ride. I'm going to have to ride either back to Dartford and try and get the crossing there, or even worse still, I have to go cross the Thames in London somewhere. But let's not think about that in a minute. I really hope it doesn't come to that. Anyway, Tom, I'm going up a bit of a hill now, so catch you guys in a bit. What are you doing? That's it, just hit the 107k mark. That's exactly a third of the way. So yeah, 214 kilometers to go. Sounds horrible when you say it like that.
Oh, bunkers that.
Bloody took a wrong turn, didn't I? Idiot. So yeah, long old way to go yet, but I'm doing good. I think I'm doing pretty well on my pacing. I've been averaging 28.9 kilometers an hour so far, and yeah, I'm 3 hours 43 minutes in. Now I've been doing some calculations whilst I've been riding. Obviously, like I said, I'm a bit worried there's a possibility I might miss the ferry. So I think from my calculations, as long as I hit the halfway point, which is at Windsor Castle, by 1:30, then I should be all good, hopefully. It's now 11:42, so yeah, I've got a couple of hours. Wish me luck. Chilling here with my mates. They were cheering me on up that hill, weren't ya? Weren't ready for that. Anyways, can't hang about. Damn. Say bye. It's absolutely mobbed here. I had planned to sit there at Windsor Castle, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. Guess I'll just pop a squat somewhere. Anyways, I'm 155k in now, and it's 20 past 1, so I'm ever so slightly ahead of schedule. I'm not a gambling man, but I'm going to take a chance, hopefully make that 7 o'clock ferry. Quickly ate something, banged a couple of sandwiches down my neck. I'm not going to stop for long because I haven't got time to waste. Let's get back on the road and catch that ferry, eh? So I'm back on the road, feeling good. I'm just focusing on keeping my power nice and low. I'm averaging 183 watts at the minute, and yeah, just under 29 kilometers an hour. Doing all right. I've never actually been to Windsor before. It's absolutely lovely here. So yesterday I I received a new handlebar bag from a company called Django. So that's another reason I was quite keen to go out on a decent one today. And so far, so good. It's a little bit smaller than the other one that I was using from Wizardworks, which is why I got it, because sometimes you just, you know, you don't need that much stuff. I mean, I probably could have done with a bigger one today, obviously being a 200-mile ride, but I figured I'd use it just to test it out. And then the rest of the stuff I just stuffed in my jersey pocket. But yeah, like I say, really impressed with it so far. Really nice quality. And the service was spot on. The guy there that I spoke with through Instagram, he yeah, really helpful. They're all handmade, and he knocked it out quick and had it to me, well, matter of days really. I think it was like 3 or 4 days. And funnily enough, seeing as we just went through Windsor, it's actually yeah, handmade in Windsor, so I didn't plan that. But anyway, that's enough waffle from me. I'll put the camera down and crack out some more Ks. I'll speak to you in a bit. I just don't get it. How hard is it to just have a bit of courtesy, like trying to barge past people on bikes? It's just ridiculous. Like, people just don't care. It's so annoying. It's the one thing I cannot stand about cycling. It puts me in a foul fucking mood. That woman there, she's just in such a rush. She couldn't just wait 5 seconds until I passed, and then she could have safely overtook the other guy. It's just ridiculous. F***ing idiots.
You alright, man?
It's just that, you know, you was disrespect. Excuse me. Woosah. Woosah. Woosah.
And breathe. Oh. Anyways, on a brighter note, I'm just about to hit the 200k mark. So yeah, 200k and I'm still feeling fresh. Well, that's a lie, I'm not feeling fresh. I'm definitely feeling it. And my arse is really sore today. I think I should have whacked a bit more chamois cream on. I'll survive. I'm feeling optimistic about catching a ferry. All right, guys. So yeah, it's 3 o'clock now. That means I've got 4 hours until the ferry. And yeah, I've got about 90k to go to the ferry. So I don't like to count my chickens before they hatch, but I'm pretty sure I'm capable of doing 90k in 4 hours. So the route has been absolutely lovely so far. I nailed it again. I'm getting pretty good at this now. When I'm planning these long routes, I do like to take my time with you know, sit down on a computer, do it properly. You know, maybe it took me maybe like half hour, 45 minutes maybe yesterday. And yeah, I just sort of map out roughly where I want to go and then play around with it and see, you know, if I change it slightly, does the elevation change or the distance change? So for instance, yesterday, because I knew this was going to be a long one, the key was to keep the elevation down as low as possible. So yeah, I think the first draft of my route ended up coming out about 3,200 meters of elevation, and then after I had a little jiggle around a bit, I think I managed to get it down to like 2,600. So it's definitely worth doing, sitting there, spending a bit of time, saving yourself like 600 meters of elevation. It's gonna make a difference, and I'm certainly glad for it right now. So yeah, just a little Thomas's top tip there. Anyways, I'm gonna stuff some more sweets down my face, I think. I've developed a little bit of an addiction to those. They're bloody good. And then tonight, we've got Thai takeaway planned. Oh yes, cannot wait. Wonder, flat tyre. Lovely jubbly. I'll whip this out, be back on the road before you know it. Let's go catch that ferry. Now Now I just made a executive decision, just gone past the turning for Box Hill. Now I had actually planned to go up it again whilst I was here. I thought, why not? Because obviously I'm worried about time, and then with getting a puncture as well, if I can cut a little bit off now, then I will. So I've stuck on this dual carriageway here, which can be a lot quicker than going up Box Hill. So I plan to go back there again anyway, because I want to do a full gas attempt up it. So if you haven't seen that video when I went there, go check that out. Going to believe what just happened. I just got another puncture, and I've only got 42 minutes until the ferry leaves, and now my sat nav saying I've got 38 minutes till I get there. So I'm cutting it fine, to say the very least. So yeah, I'm going to keep this short and sweet, and hopefully I'll see you at the ferry port with a smile on my face. See you in a bit. Yes! Yes! I can't believe I actually made it. I was hauling ass there at the end. If there's going to be a time that I'm going to bonk, it's going to be today. Can't believe I made it. Let's get on. So it's been eventful. I haven't had a puncture in ages, and then the day I'm rushing, trying to catch a ferry, I get two. I guess that's life, innit? So after a day like yesterday, only calls for one thing.
Huh?
I'm not talking to you, am I? God's sake. So after a day like yesterday, only calls for one thing, and that's a rest day. So after that epic ride yesterday, this is exactly what the doctor ordered. Nice rest day walk. We took a gamble and come to some town called, was it Chelmerdiston? Sometimes it's nice to just pick a random place on the map and then go check it out. So yeah, yesterday was a pretty long one. I'll put the ride data up here. Yeah, it was my longest ride by about 60 miles. Something I've been wanting to do for a while, getting in the old 200 club. So yeah, glad I've done it. I'm feeling surprisingly okay, considering when I woke up this morning, my Whoop said that I had a 5% recovery score, which is my lowest of all time. But I'm definitely glad I've done that ride yesterday. It's shown me what I'm capable of. And I feel like I could definitely push even further, so a bit of a confidence boost for future challenges that I've got in mind. Now that the world is going back to normal a little bit, I can look at doing some of these multi-day challenges that I want to do. Anyways, keep an eye out for more challenge videos coming in the future, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.